Al pie del Ávila majestuoso, a 920 metros sobre el nivel del mar, en un valle de verde geografía que se abre de este a oeste, surge Caracas, la capital de Venezuela.
And now, our feature presentation.
You are watching a master at work.
Go get some!
Hey, how's it going? My name is Rafael Chacinas, no es el Capitán Rafucho, and welcome to a special episode of the Combat Club. Because right now, it's all about WrestleMania. Because in this club, we are ready to fight anyone, anywhere, anytime. And I just wanted to tell you, thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the love who joined me at this night one WrestleMania watch party, along with some special guests like Sneaker Hunter. Thank you very much. And for this review of the WrestleMania night one, I just wanted to tell you, this one is dedicated with the love of my heart. This one is dedicated to Darian, as known as Spotlight Raiders Talk. Because if you guys know Darian from Spotlight Raiders Talk, the creator of Spotlight Sports Network, passed away last week on Monday night. So this one is dedicated to my brother Darian, a great Raider content creator, great play-by-play announcer from basketball, football, and he was just like a great personality for the wrestling community. So in this episode, in this Combat Club, we're just going to dedicate to Darian, as known as Spotlight Raiders Talk. And on behalf of Capitán Rafucho, and on behalf of all the content creators around the world, we just wanted to dedicate to our brother, Darian, as known as Spotlight Raiders Talk, a minute of silence. God bless you, Darian. I hope you're there, enjoying it, having, watching wrestling. We love you, Darian. We love you. This one is dedicated for you. Yep. And what could I tell you about this, folks? What a great night, great surprises, shocking moments, and a lot of flops, to be honest. Salute to my brother, Tony. How's it going, Tony? Salute to you. Also, we got True Raider is in the building. Salute to you. And to be honest, right now, I have no comments about like the night one. And this one is really shock. How's it going, David Corona? Salute to you. Yeah, I see you there on Instagram Live. So we're live on ads, Instagram, and YouTube. I need to say, damn, sorry to hear that. Yeah. Because I understand that Darian, as known as Spotlight Raiders Talk, he was a great person. And like I said to folks before, this episode is dedicated to Spotlight, our brother Darian. And what can I tell you about this, folks? Night one was a great, great, great night. I mean, from the beginning, which is Gunther versus Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship. I mean, that was like really insane. To Seth Rollins versus CM Punk, the return of CM Punk at WrestleMania, and for the first time, he was a main event. And of course, Roman Reigns, which is definitely not expected at all. Not expected. How's it going, True Raider? Yep, I'm repping the Raider Nation because, to be honest, right now, to be honest, this is like one of the most incredible WrestleMania that I ever saw. Even though that I was at the Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. I mean, shout out to all those persons who came here in Las Vegas to enjoy the WrestleMania, even though that I live in the East Coast. Yep, maybe next time. Is a Fundora won again. She defend her belt. You're talking about boxing. Yeah, I gotcha. So we're going to say, see you el jueves for the draft. Yep. It is right. It is right. So, because I know on Thursday is going to be the NFL draft. But right now, between Gunter versus Jey Uso, everybody thought that Gunter could handle this just like simple and easier, just like easy money. But you know what? The U movement, they became like the most requested, the most hyped up, but also they just became like more energetic. Yep. They just came more energetic. And everybody thought that Gunter could be like squash Jey Uso just like that. I mean, to be honest. But at the same time, we just wanted to know that somehow Jey Uso, I don't know what's happening, but this one, they just pull off the trigger. Yep. They pull off the trigger. But it's gonna be like something incredible that no one see that coming. I mean, we've been seeing like it over and 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 over again. That was just like, oh my God. I couldn't believe it that I just said it right. Because it feels at the right moment. And everybody thought that this could be like a, I don't know, something like awful. But you know what? They just came here right into the corner. That I would love to see that. I would love to also to see that, but it's not that really important. But man, that was like a real one. I mean, I gotta tell you, I got a lot of the props to Jey Uso to make it the right, because I know that sometimes they have like a lot of skills. I mean, they just became at the right spot right now. But you know, after Gunter's title run, I had some thoughts that how did you see, because there was no good transitional. But I think that Gunter was very stronger, and in terms of match quality and storytelling, judging that the fat Gunter reign was more than twice as long as Damiel, but that was like really close enough. Yep. Really close enough for this one. Because every time we just see a lot of this one, but who knows? Who knows? I mean, that could be over right now. I mean, to be honest. Hey, how's it going, Austin Sports? What is up, Raphael? How you doing today, Raphael? I'm doing good. And believe me or not, this one is so great that I was like almost got shocked. Yep, almost got a shock right now. I mean, there is something that more excited to something to happen. I mean, they want to see like what other scenarios they can cook up, because this is like incredibly wild. But sometimes some of the people that say this is like a complete nonsense. But that's what about the pro wrestling is all about. I mean, they're just feeling a lot of Uzi in there because the fans has been really awesome to Jay. I mean, some people on the internet have not. I mean, doesn't make any sense when you lose the merchandise sale like that. I mean, they just got a lot of yeet, a lot of yeet. But check this out: they gotta turn your legacy and then the Martyr Top face heel the same year for the same reason as part of the same story. That just became like a chef kiss. And all those fans haven't turned on Jay. They still very much him. I mean, you can love it or hate him. You never knows. Salute to you, Angel Alonso. Salute to you. Also, Daniel Barry is in the building. Salute to you. I mean, this had to be better storytelling because that could have been like easy one, a WrestleMania prediction. Because that would put like some nuclear heat. It would have thought of the good, the best of. I mean, he just selling much merch and is vibing with the U demo, but I have it at the pull on a trigger of that. But they give it like a lot of credit. Yep. A lot of credit. As a matter of fact, that was just like really absolutely. And when the world's gonna be really collide, that wasn't a real deal. But it's not like a nuclear science class, to be honest. I mean, that's somehow that is something that it doesn't feel really right. But I love that Jay Uso became something really important. I mean, to be honest, I just wanted to set off the war. I mean, Jay Frost pressured his back and immediately put his sleeper holder without giving the Gunther any chance to catch his breath. But I will say this: anytime when you do something, tap it quickly, it should have happened more to the struggle. And it might be kind of like a really, really, really work. But how he began to kick off that? Because somehow with that movie, that was like a pretty shitty bomb. I mean, had this more creative, had this more creative that no one see that coming. I mean, to be honest, something's really off, but something's not even got right. Yep, something's not getting over right. But big props to Jay Uso as the new champion. I mean, the Yi movement is still rising. Yep, it's still rising it up. Still rising it up because if you wanted to see like it again, I mean, in somehow the theory and the storyteller that became part of it. Yep, it became part of it. I feel like they just wanted to get. I mean, that was like really interesting that we just saw that other than kind of happened for the fights. Yep. And then somehow, they just wanted to get ready for everything. Mm-hmm. Whew. So that was really great, to be honest, right now. All right, so next up, we got, well, El Grande Americano versus Ray Phoenix. Because, as very usual, I always thought that Rey Mysterio can handle this easy against El Grande Americano. But I always thought that, is there something cheating on it? Because what I just saw, like the little piece of metal on his nose, I was just like, oh no, this is not what I just look. I mean, this is not kind of right. Yep, this is not kind of right. To be honest, not kind of right. Not kind of right. That was really frustrated. I mean, we've been seeing like a lot of great matches, but this one, El Grande Americano versus Ray Phoenix, I mean, should be on the bury, should be buried. I mean, that was just like a low key, but they're just like not very sure because people are very stupid at all to watching that fight. I mean, the build up, it doesn't really matters at all for this one. Most of the matches, they're definitely great, but some of the how just became like something's not wrong over yet. Something's not wrong. And to be honest, so it's just like we all know the memes. The idea was really fun and this match was fun, but they just miss like the old days when the WCW Luchador would so get excited anytime we'd see on the mask, like the 450 backflip was really cool, but you know, they just wanted to invert Juventud. So the metal plays was kind of silly, but you know, it's giving like a lot of cheat. And it doesn't smell very right. Doesn't smell very right. And speaking about like Jay and Gunter, which is Jay Uso, some people they just supposedly get a big feel good moment, but some people that just got really bored. Yep, really bored at all. I mean, what can I tell about this one? I mean, Jay Uso could be great. Could be great. Because that is where to tap into the sleeper after he fought like a minute straight to get off it. It was like really ridiculous. Really, really, really ridiculous. I mean, it doesn't really like surprise, but instead, like, huh? I mean, what kind of look at this one? All right, so next up we got War Raiders versus New Day. I mean, I just wanted to give it like a really short. And I just found myself that not giving a shit and the Clash of Clans was just like absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, to be honest, it just really impressed how athletically the big guy could move. I mean, thought he really came close to getting hurt at the moonsault, but it's not like a rocket science. It doesn't really impress at all. It doesn't. It really doesn't. I mean, what in the actual fuck we just see about that? I mean, what in the actual fuck? It's kind of like real lousy, but they couldn't have it to move. I mean, it was just like the only downside. I mean, they have it to cover the attack belts so they would have like a better night. But yep, it was like something. Because I should enough. It's like really absurd. But looking at the entrance of Wild Riders, I mean, it was really absurd. I mean, they just look like paper mache shit that could have like when I was in fourth grade. I mean, if you guys remember the WrestleMania in 2016, when the New Day just came out of the cereal dressing like Dragon Ball characters, and then it just came happen 9 years ago. They don't have zero creativity. They don't have it. They don't have zero creativity at all. How's it going, Ramon-san? Salute to you. One of my great brothers, when I was studying on the university. So I just wanted to tell you in Spanish. Saludos a Ramón Sánchez, uno de mis compañeros. Yep. Did I just switch it off to English right now? So, next up, we got L.A. Knight versus Jacob Fatu. Because what I just saw, the night one, along with my brothers, Sneaker Hunter 55, also shout out to them. I just realized that I didn't expect the Jacob Fatu, as known as the Samoan werewolf, to have the style he does. Look at him. I mean, he was very impressive to watch. That was like a great match, but also LA Knight was really fun. But for whatever reason that he just lost and he was just like really easier, but has really surprised me at all because how the hell they just came well as one of the ring. I mean, Jacob Fatu definitely makes like anyone look good, but LA Knight deserves like equal credit. To be honest, I mean that shouldn't be happening at all. But it was close to the end, and in the reality, in seriousness, I mean, how would a man Fatu size does half the stuffs he does? I mean, that looks humongous. It just remind me like a good story like David versus Goliath. You know the Bible? Yeah, I know that, right? The Bible. But in that case, but I just figured it out that LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu, I mean, that just became the most interesting matches. I mean, to be honest, it was just like, oh my god. Hey, how's it going, Johnny Becerra? Salute to you. Salute, Johnny Becerra. How's it going? And for that moment that I was like very too close, because probably it's gonna be like the best match. Really good match. I mean, there's nothing like the big issue at all. Because how in the world they're gonna make it happen? So like a good match, for example, it's something that pick it off for like the grade, but they deserve props for waking up that crowd in Las Vegas. Because, well, I understand that football season is around September, and I understand that Thursday is the draft, the NFL draft, as known as the first round. I mean, they have a lot of props to waking up the audience. I mean, some people that after they just saw Gunther versus AU, I mean, they definitely woke up. I mean, it's not like the first time that I see it. Not the first time that I was like, well, didn't expect it. Not at all. All right, so the next up we got Tiffany Stratton, as known as Tiffany versus Charlotte Flair. Now, this one, I just wanted to tell you, they became like awkward sports. But in all, I just really like the match because it's really crazy how far the women's division has come since the early 2000s. You guys remember Trish Stratus, Lita, also there was Victoria, Mickey James. Remember that? Yeah. Yep. But anything about her, like the match and other things, she was getting stuff. I thought that both are good performance and definitely like a little stiff, but not really sure that he's gonna be the style or because like the heat against those women's. But the moonsault of Tiffany was truly awesome. I mean, it felt very good here to win thought again because I wasn't really familiar with either of her tonight. I mean, that was just like boom, boom at all. And I feel like it's not that really silly at all, but it was just like a good one. If Tiffany time continues, they're going looking forward with that. Yep. And speaking about for the women's, there's another one that I would like to discuss. Naomi versus Jade Cargill. You know, guys, that well, Jade Cargill, she signed for the WWE, and she was like, I don't know, her first or second appearance in WrestleMania, because after she left AEW to go to the big leagues at WWE, I mean, that was like, wow, definitely have the guest. But that match is not as bad, not too great, but Jay has more problems to keep her top and straight and taking down Naomi. But I was just like, they feel like it'll go to the total wrong direction. And I feel like Naomi and Bianca should be in cahoots of the attack on Jay. Instead, Bianca sided for the new kid and ditched her friend, and now she fucked because the crowd was booing her and she's not a heel. But Jenny hasn't been around long enough for anybody to carry her revenge. So it'll feel like a clunky misfire. Yep. Clunky really fire at all. I mean, and the first stop, I mean, I could see like another awkward spots. Because at like one point there was one lady was just standing at the second turnbuckle. They were just standing up like something that it wasn't very good at all. I mean, it was like getting crossed in. I mean, ultimately, because they're just standing with each other for way too long. They were just like, they couldn't remember what the spotlight. I mean, that just became like, ouch. I mean, it doesn't like really happens at all. Doesn't really happens at all. And I apologize because I know that my younger brother is there. So, yeah, I know I'm being very imprudent, but yeah, let's just continue the show, shall we? Sorry about that because I know that my youngest brother is there. So don't worry. Don't worry. Hey, how's it going? Carlos Leon would say, what's up, bro? Awesome show. Thanks for stopping by. I know you enjoy it. And well, to be honest, right now, I hope that you're enjoying the Houston Dynamo game as known as soccer. But, you know, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And to be honest, it's not going to really happen, but it was just like they couldn't remember what the awkward part was. But I think it is going to be clunky in there. It just came with like a lot of problems. But Cargill looked very good, to be honest. But it doesn't how much the spot was going to be like something how. I mean, the biggest issue because not only had to add some extra elements, because I just feel like they're not really picking it up. Not really picking it up. All right. So for that moment, I was just like, oh no, this is gonna be really suck at all. But then what happened if Naomi win? And thank God they're just getting rid of these like the glow, the cheerleader. I mean, that just became like a new entrance. And to be honest, it just felt right. It just felt a lot of things right. But the game have to like they look horrible on purpose. I mean, it's gonna be something that's surprisingly fun, but it wasn't really going enough for this one. I mean, what in the actual fuck? All right, so next up, the main event of the night one of WrestleMania, which is Seth Rollins versus CM Punk versus Roman Reigns, the triple threat match. And boy, what can I tell about this one? Some people hate on that main event, but I fucking love it. That main event was like off the hook because you know what? There was between surprises, shocking moments, and then it was insane, really insane because we all know that all through those guys they became awesome because and somehow they just wanted to know that well Roman is not that bad in ring performer, so I thought it was going to be incredible in ability, athleticism, and storytelling, but it was about to get time. Yep, it was about to get time to see CM Punk returning to WrestleMania. It's been a long time. Yep. It's been a long time for all those die-hard wrestling fans. I mean, that was just like very, very good. But at this point, I mean, what can I tell you about this one? I have a feeling, but if it comes to Paul Heyman, and look at this one, because I know that I had to turn off the camera because there was something going off of my nose. Sorry about that. But I'm going to tell in front of those persons and apologize. Paul Heyman, you son of a bitch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but what in the actual fuck? I mean, he became the GOAT of the heel managers. He just knocked out Bobby Heenan. It just came to like a grand slam and then boom. It just felt very good. But some people that wasn't even sure how did it make it happen. I mean, they're just like a feeling that after he betrayed CM Punk and of course Roman Reigns, now Seth Rollins is with him. We'll be leaving. But this is gonna be like really okay. This is something silly, like Heyman got into a ring in the middle of the match, which is normally scare any physicality, because they betray Roman since Roman roughed him up. But why Punk? I mean, instead didn't hug it out, or it seems like they're the big plan all along. It's just like I'm seeing like a better enter in the Christmas. I was hoping at some point all three would corner Heyman, and they all realize they cannot trust him. And then Brock music hits and he cleans out and they leave together. That will be like a no good ending. But at this point was really awesome. Just like give it like 11, 10. I mean, everybody get a time to shine. And the drama between Roman and Seth and Heyman visually struggling who to say whose side is gonna be excellent, but how that angle unfolds. I mean, they're just like anything. I mean, there's not gonna be like flop it away. I mean, there's no way that I would just like holy snap. The main event would just stole the show. I mean, I kind of like really shocked when CM Punk and Roman Reigns just lost, but the crowd just seemed like something that I was like, wow. I mean, they have a little frame of reference where the show would like it on those days, but it was just like a show that they really feel like at a big night. And that was like really insane. You guys remember Backlash from 2007? It just felt like an added overall for the event. It seems that there are red wheels everywhere. Yep. And somehow they just wanted to get rude with CM Punk and Roman Reigns. But it just realized that it was absolutely a cinema. It is not controversial at all. It is not. But it's just like, holy shit. And it was good. It was really, really good. And after that, I just saw CM Punk after the triple threat match. He felt like heartbroken. Yep. He became heartbroken. I mean, honestly, they think that Seth could happen Punk. He just wanted to mess Punk nice up because that would be like the cherry on the cake. But I think with the Seth Rollins win was really cool. But I was rooting for Punk because that intro was an amazing. That was nice to see him smiling at the end because I'm very sure that we'll get some more good matches him soon. Because what I know that Punk wasn't winning because he had a living color coming out there to do the like the cult of personality. And I hope that they broke down. I mean, he said he walked him down there in this corner. I mean, Roman swung him and he was like an easy third. Now said it's full time and Punk carries his own weight. Those days so Roman can wind it down by the time off for the parents. But I'm very sure that Paul he just wanted to stay like in full time. Yep. Just wanted to do it on a full time. To be honest. And the visionary is always 3 steps ahead. And I feel like, wow. That sounds like the betray of the century. For now. Because forget about Seth Rollins WrestleMania 2015 with the Money in the Bank contract. That just feel like the biggest betrayal, the biggest shocking moment of the century so far. And I'm really mad for CM Punk. I'm really mad because it became like at the perfect time to storyline, to be problematic. I mean, while Roman does redemption arc, I mean, I know that Seth gets to the BBEG, which I don't know what that means. But Paul gets it in fair they could have potentially hurt him. So Paul can say, like, the best of the best situations for all my friends. I mean, that was like very too busy at all. Too busy collecting all those souls. But how are they gonna deal with CM Punk? I mean, there's so many responsibilities to not make the fuck this up. Make feel with Seth again? We don't know. Because we had to assume like the Raw match and this one now is gonna really tire of it. But maybe let them brawl again. But I certainly don't need like another match feel between them. I mean, maybe probably after we just saw CM Punk lost against Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Maybe Cena lose night 2 and goes after Punk, and then Money at the Bank or SummerSlam, well, Seth goes after Cody for the Undisputed title. That won't make sense? I don't think so. I don't think so. But it all happens when it comes to like the night 2. Yep. I mean, everyone doesn't feel good to call stuff and to be on the spot. And somehow some people they just feel betrayed, they just feel cheated, just like, well, a heartbreaking situation. Yep. A heartbreaking situation. Maybe it's gonna happen. Maybe don't. Salute to Salibet Gonzalez and Adrian91. Salute to you. Salute to you. I hope you're doing good. Yep. We just came here like 40 minutes to talk about WrestleMania because this one is dedicated to my brother Darian from Spotlight Raiders Talk. God bless you. And one last thing before I wrap this out, because I know that everyone's going to the bed. Yeah, because right now I'm really tired right now. I just feel really tired. But I enjoy the night one of WrestleMania. I mean, to be honest, right now, after 1 year that I was watching like a perfect moment, we just saw like, wow, this one wants all the Oscars. I mean, it doesn't really happen because if you guys remember back in 2023, what I was doing a stream show along with Mitch and Jeff reacting Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Usos as a bloodline as the new WWE Tag Team Champions. That was just being blew it out of my mind. And then, but it comes to night 2 of 2023, I just feel like, oh my God, that doesn't feel right. And then for the next year, which is 2024 at WrestleMania in Philadelphia, that just became like, really good enough. Really, really good. I mean, that was probably, this is probably like the next big thing. I mean, the ending was really great. I thought it was too obvious, especially considering like every Hazard pretty much predicted exactly what happened. That Paul Heyman will double cross Punk and Reigns and aligns himself with Seth Rollins. That's explained a lot. That's explained a lot. But there are actually like good wrestling matches. But it's all like a series of matches, and I'm going to shade off ads and top of the ads and ads and ads, because if you see on Peacock or United States, pause, and on Netflix, all around the world except the United States, I mean, the wrestling was there. The Mania wasn't. I mean, where was like the entertainment, the extravagant trends, in-show segments, angles, guest surprises, the spectacle, and to make the show feel like more than a long episode of Raw or SmackDown? I feel that. I feel that, but it's kind of like ridiculous at all. It was just like really rendered off very great, but it was just like the first match became with a bang, and the last match, which is the main event, it started with a huge, big man. And I'm telling you, I mean, the night one was absolutely incredible. And before wrapping this up right now, so I just wanted to tell you that, well, much love and respect to our brother Darian, as known as Spotlight Race Talk, because I know during the watch party of WrestleMania Night 1, I didn't have time to dedicate to Darian. But in this episode, on this Night 1 review of WrestleMania, I had the time to dedicate. Because, you know, I don't forget. I didn't forget. Because what I just saw when Darian passed away on last Monday, I would just feel like that was really unexpected. I was trying to the thing came and I was just like, I'm about to get cry right now because we just lost a great brother. And Darian, he became one of my biggest inspirations to provide a excellent play-by-play when it comes to football games on Sunday, basketball games when it comes to NBA, WNBA. I mean, he brought the spark, he brought the energy, he brought undeniable style. And I know that some people, they just wanted to see creativity. And a lot of persons would just see me that, Rafa, you had to be yourself, because you had to be creative. You had to be very unique. Sometimes, I mean, there's lack of creativity, there's lack of personality that I just came through because I was really, really nervous. And also I was became scared. So that's why I cannot handle all the pressure. So that's why. But Darren, he became like one of my biggest inspirations, and I was hoping one day to interview in one of my podcasts, which is Straight Outta Nation. But when I just found the terrible news, I was starting to cry because he became part of the Outta Nation community, and we're gonna miss him. Yep, we're gonna miss him. And if you know the words, say gone but not forgotten. I mean, there was primary a great example for the community. So Darian, you're not alone. You became part of this community. You belong in our hearts. And we love you. We love you, Darian. We love you. And Another thing that I just wanted to address is because you guys remember Dirty Raider, and he posed to say, if you wanted to bury the hatch, all those feuds, all those beefs, and to say, end the beef challenge, so that I was not getting like confront to squash the beef or everything, but in somehow, I mean, there is a lot coming out there because I don't want to get involved with a lot of personal issues that I just got it because I know that my life has been low key and I don't want it to share with a lot of people that I don't really like it. So there is like a group of persons that I really like them because I know they rock with me since the day one. And there are some persons that it doesn't really like me, but I don't like him, to be honest, because I mean that group of those friends that don't like me, I just wanted to like just stay away. Just like fuck the haters. Yep. And I know that it's kind of crazy, but you had to get involved with some good person that really needs you, that really supports you no matter what. Because that's the people you've been rock with it since day one. You can send the middle finger to all the haters, to all those bad friends who criticize you. Because when you have a group of friends that always criticize you, I mean, you need to stay away. Just like toxic weights, you need to stay away. You need to stay away. And to be fair, right now, I feel that in a moment that I just wanted to tell you that a friend is a good partner, good company, and also is right there to support you. No matter what, then the good one and the bad ones. Yep, it always happens. You know. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I would love to say this. It's been another great episode of the Comic Club, reviewing the night one of WrestleMania 2025 in Las Vegas at the Allegiant Stadium. So I was wanted to tell you another thing because I'm gonna wrap it in right now because I'm going to the bed right now. I apologize to not contact with my co-host Zion because we've been doing like several things, but there will be a second season of the Combat Club. There will be a second season of the Combat Club along with my co-host Zion, and there will be so much interesting because the next week, which is I think it was Thursday. Yeah, Thursday at 11:30 after the draft. Yeah, after the NFL draft. Yeah, maybe we should do like a show of the Comic Club talking about it. But at the end of the day, we've been doing good. Yep, we've been doing good right now. So there is no problems at all. No beefs, no problems, just positive mind. All right. So I just wanted to tell you, have a great night and thanks for joining us at this episode of the Comic Club reviewing the WrestleMania Night 1 2025. And this one is dedicated to our beloved brother, Darian, as known as Spotlight Raiders Talk. We love you, Darian. I hope you're doing good. I just wanted to tell you, thank you very much. Have a great night. And of course, happy Easter to everyone. So, we've been doing on this Sunday, the night two. All right. So, you got to stay tuned, folks. So, anyways, have a great night. Have a great weekend. And of course, happy Easter to y'all. So, we're getting out of here. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Capitán Rafucho on YouTube, on the way of 15K subscribers. So, thank you very much. And of course, I just wanted to tell you my main channel on YouTube is still demonetized. Also, you can help and support the stream by making a donation on Cash App or PayPal, which my main channel is monetized for now. Yeah. So, anyways, have a great night, and we will see you there at the night 2 at WrestleMania, if God allows. So, anyways, adios, and let's get